I laughingly said, every once in a while I try to kill Rocket Boy because, I went down to Monroeville, Alabama, where Harper Lee lives, and to get an award. I forget what it was, but she actually came out for it.
Sweet.
Very rare.
That is.
And
did you get to say hello?
yes, as a matter of fact, she sought me out and she said, Homer, I just want you to know that they tell me that you've written a classic. And authors who write classics are never forgiven by their readers. And that's all she had to say. And I understood perfectly what she was saying. People identify me so closely with Rocket Boys, as they, of course, do Miss Dell with To Kill a Mockingbird, that to try to write something better or different is quite resented. And we're seeing a little bit of that reaction with this this latest book, or actually it's just the publication of a draft from Harper Lee.
Yeah.
So people come up to me all the time and say, "Oh, Mr. Hickam, I love your book." And I was like,
which one of my dozens do you like?
Well, I'm tempted to say that, but I know which one they're talking about. But I'm a working writer, and so I try for every book to be as good as it possibly can be. But I don't think it's quite fair to expect every book to quite come up to the level of Rocket Boys, because I caught lightning in a bottle with that one. And I try with every one of my books to do the same thing. I'd have to say this latest Carrying Albert Home may come close, because while I was writing it, I got this sense of detachment that I got when I was writing Rocket Boys that I hadn't felt for a long, long time. It was almost as if somebody else was writing it for me. And it's a very strange feeling, and a lot of writers will tell you that happens sometimes, that you just feel like that there's somebody else that inhabits your body for a while and actually starts those fingers moving on the keys. And I felt that with Albert, and I felt it all throughout writing Rocket Boys. It's like, ooh, what's going on here? And after that, with all the other books, sometimes I'd feel that, but not as much, not as strongly as with those two books. A lot of times I'll be writing and I'll think to myself, oh my gosh, this is really good. This is good stuff. There's a little voice in the back of my head saying, you will throw that away. Because that type of writing may be a little flowery and pretty, and, as John Steinbeck called it, hoop-de-doodle. Isn't accepted very well by modern audiences. You have to be a little careful about that.